Ariana, your tarot life coach, and I just wanted to tell you guys, hello, big hugs, lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. I hope November will treat you wonderfully. Also, be on the lookout. I will be posting these videos in sections, so if they're not posted immediately, just know that they are coming. Another update, you'll be receiving 2018 posted videos for a year review, just to kind of look at what's the energy coming in for you next year. And if you're interested in purchasing those, feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com. Another little tidbit that's coming out is... A lot of people ask, what is it like to get a read from you? I'm like, well, it's like having coffee or a shot of vodka with your best friend. That's what it's like. And I'm not going to go and tell your business. Anyways, we look at the energy that's surrounding you, and then we talk about how to move forward. So that's what you get when you come to me. And it's more like a conversation as we look at this together, and we co-create and we explore these things, and we enjoy each other's company. So with that being said, I also wanted to tell you I drew a card for us, for a collective, for the month of Thanksgiving, for the month of November, and I pulled intimacy. Intimacy is not just in the bedroom, my friends. This is like real intimacy. Being able to give and being able to receive, being open to what the universe is offering you, but also being open to giving back to the universe. So with that being said, love every part of yourself, even the parts that you find hard to love, because you're setting the standard for others to love you just as deeply. All right. So in this month, honor yourself and honor the relationships that you are in, so that you will have a wonderful and wonderful blessed month and be open to receiving the new things that are coming to you. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, fam. Be blessed. And as always, stay in touch. Love you. Hello, family. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your November tarot scope, big baby. What's up, Leos? I hope you guys are having a super fantabulous month, and I sure as hell missed you guys in October. So big hugs, lots and lots of love, high five, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. How you doing, my sexy lions and lionesses? I hope all is going wonderful. So with that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope you will join, hit that like, that share, that subscribe button, and become a part of the big family. So tonight is Halloween, and I am spending it with you guys. So happy Halloween. Tomorrow will be the first, and I hope to have these out for you. So with that being said, let's talk about what's going on upstairs. So on November 4th, we will have the full moon in Taurus. Are you guys ready? And on the 11th, other than Veterans Day here in the United States, this is the third time in the last 12 months Saturn was in Sagittarius, trining Uranus and Aries. So kind of think back what was going on for you during December 2016, which was like, what, last year? Not too long ago. And it feels like time is just flying. Hold on, I'm trying to set my timer, because if not, you guys all know I will talk forever. So with that being said, the second time was in May 2017. So kind of think back of what was going on during that time, and think about what Saturn represents. Saturn is represented by the sign of Capricorn. So what was really going on during your life, because that's about to come into play. All right. With that being said, think about November 18th, new moon in Scorpio energy coming through, big baby. Going to be all about transformations and change. And after I did the Cancer read a few days ago, and I'm looking at what we got over here, big baby, we better be ready, Leos, because there is a lot of stuff brewing underneath. And on the 22nd, let's welcome the sun entering into Saggy. Hey. And Neptune will be going direct into Pisces after 5 months of being in reverse. So start focusing on reality and putting those dreams into action. All right, let's talk about our power aminal for the month. We got nothing else but caballo. We got that horse running up in here. The one thing I love about this horse on this card is that it is just like elegant looking. It's regal. It's strong, just like us. But horse represents the power to change, having that wild freedom. Mutual respect and awareness is needed as we move forward. True power and wisdom is found by remembering your course. So this is going to be one of those months where I think that you're going to be sitting down making some big decisions and putting it into work. So this is where you're going to ask yourself, there's a new journey on the horizon. Where do you feel constricted? How do you need to move on? Where's the stamina needed? There will be an increase in clairvoyance, guys, this month. I mean, you are going to be on point. And if I could tell you some of the things that have been happening to me just within the last few days, it has been intense, like straight up dreams with like real stuff going on in there. This is also letting you know about danger. You know, like a horse won't go too far, baby, if it's a little bit afraid. Personal drive, passion, freedom, sexual energy, bada bing, bada boom, baby, Italian stallion coming through. And also, with the horse, think about what the horse did for civilization. And that's what the horse wants to do in your life right now. It wants to recultivate, it wants to renovate, and it wants to build some new things up in your life, all right? Since it's galloping, this horse represents ecstasy and wild freedom, baby. If that ain't enough to get you all up and excited, I don't know what will. Now, coming in mentally, we have over here the Spirit of Fire. Spirit of Fire, I was kind of surprised that this card came out for mine. Usually it comes out for body, but I wanted to come out for us mentally. I think it's because we got to get back into our fire element. I think some of us have lost that bit of pizzazz we have, kind of getting a little bit down in the dumps, or maybe getting a little insecure about some stuff. And the Spirit of Fire is like, oh no, baby, we're going to burn that shit down. Transformation, transformation, face those fears, break those old patterns. Just because you did it that way last year does not mean you need to do it that way this year. Change your routines and habits and go for a new direction. And that's exactly what the horse is doing. So I kind of feel like we're burnt. Some of us are feeling really burnt out. I know I've been feeling it lately. And when the coffee ain't working and missing only like 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night are trying to catch up with me. I can't wait for the holidays because I get some time off. However, physically, we have energy balance. And I think that's what the Spirit of Fire is kind of telling us, is that if we don't watch out, baby, we might burn ourselves down. This is about physical health needing attention, balance to your mind, body, and spirit. Attributed to the number 12 in this deck, it also comes down to the number 3. So this is talking about the chakra system is balanced, and that's needed for well-being, and it affects our emotions and our physical and spiritual issues. Chakra healing focuses on imbalances within the body, aligning you towards a harmonious flow of universal energy. Each chakra is connected to a part of the body, providing it with the energy it needs to function. And that's also where you house your emotions, where you can hold anger or you can hold resentment. So it's really important to balance your chakras, okay? Right now, your physical health needs attention. Well, if that ain't the truth, I don't know what is. I've been having a lot of nosebleeds. I don't know if that's just because the weather's changing, but it's been intense. Uh-oh. Book a doctor's appointment with a holistic practitioner now. Hello. Meditation, Reiki, yoga, kinesiology, and the healing therapies would help with balancing these out. And it goes into the colors. So let's start off at the bottom. We have a red, which is all about our base, our our root chakra. Grounding, stability, feeling safe. Sacral, which is orange, is going into our sexuality, our pleasure, and our well-being. Yellow going right into that solar plexus energy with nothing else but confidence. Green with that heart chakra, big baby. Blue with the throat. And purple or indigo for your anja, which is your third eye. And the purple color is the crown spirit, and that's your intelligence, and that's how we're connected to the divine intervention of the heavens. Now, spiritually, when I see this, the Isis Oracle deck come out for anybody, I know that it's going to be an intense read. Just because this deck does not make an appearance very often, she has to like really got something to say. So as I was kind of refreshing myself on this card, because when I meditate a lot, I meditate with Sekhmet. That's who I see, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a Leo or something, but I like legit have had meditations where I can see, you know, like when a little animal breathes, I can see the nose of the lion moving. It is such an intense meditation, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. However, what this is saying, we are entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet, the temple of carnelian. This is a lot of fire energy, and I'm telling you, a lot of orange energy. It is time for us to get back to finding our pleasures in life, getting back to feeling pleased, whether it's energetically, spiritually, sexually, whatever it is, but it's about stepping into our strength, getting back into our stuff, and trusting our boldness and our courage, learning to take risks and feeling true to our heart, practicing what makes us really happy, living for ourselves and not for someone else. So In the fierce belly of Sekhmet, the lion-headed sister of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of passion, courage, and fire, there is no room for procrastination, baby, self-doubt, or turning back. Hello, I have been doing that for the last week and a half. Anyways, this oracle calls you to have the courage of your convictions, to have faith in yourself and the process. Be fearless. The victory is yours. Also, a message about divine justice. If you're involved, like if you've seen something that there was a huge injustice, just know that this lion sister priestess tells you that it will be resolved according to divine justice. Do not fear. And whatever your question is, like, should I apply for this job? Should I go do this? When this card pops out, it is a hell yeah. I work at a school where I work with second graders. And there's a young boy, and he told me, he was like, ask me a question, miss, ask me a question. We were at the cafeteria table, and I was like, oh, whatever, you know, I just asked him a question, and he's like, hell yeah. So when I look at this card and it says it's a yes, I hear his little voice. And it's like, hell yeah, you better go up and get what you want, because it is yours, Leo. It is all yours. So step into your divine energy and your divine power. Actually run like the freaking horse. Get there and get there fast, because victory is yours. And while you're doing all that, do not mismanage your body. Do not physically beat yourself up. Leos, I know how you are. Today I did a report from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way to 2:45 with no lunch break. And I don't even think I went to the restroom because I wanted to finish it so fast. So, and I didn't finish it fast. It just was a really long report that I had to do. When you work for a couple of schools, it gets intense. Anyways, that's how focused you are. But in that focus, it's important. It's very important not to have burnout. Trust your instincts and take care of yourself. It's all about that balance. All right? With that being said, let's jump into your read, big baby. Let's see what's going on, my sexy, sexy lines. We will be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. Hey, hey, hey. Let's bless the deck. Saint Satil blesses deck for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of November. Show us the energy that we need to move forward and the best and clearest, concise messages you can give us. So it is. And remember, I have pre-shuffled, but we always shuffle together. So as I cut the deck, the Three of Cups reversed with the tijeritas, that's what I call them, the skizzers are coming out. Two of Arrows reversed. Be very, very careful that you are not making bad decisions and trusting people you shouldn't have to trust, or you kind of had second doubts about them. So if the horse is telling you clairvoyance is high, just know, if they feel shady, big baby, don't be out celebrating with them, okay? And don't overindulge. Now, let's see what's going on here. Just a couple shuffles through. Now, if you hear me getting quiet, it is because I am either using my pendulum or shooting my dice. What? To make sure our read is ready. Okay, we must have a lot on our mind, because we must, oh, getting a lot of threes, baby, a lot of threes. There we go. Got the number 2. Let's see what's going on. First position, big baby, that's us. I call that my Sekhmet card. What? Oh, all up in our heads. There we are, looking super fly and sexy. Every time I see this, I have 2 songs that go to my head. Bossy by Colete, I think that's her name. I'm bossy. And I always think of Lil Boosie, independent woman. All right. Oh, all up in our element, big baby. Yep, being decisive and lit. All right, in the first position, we have a Cherub of Wands, bringing it in. That was our blessing, our divine intervention, putting us back on track, showing us the light. Now, this was the past. This might have been like a huge decision you had to make. Let me see which deck wants to be used. And you're like, man, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for the last, is it this deck? Yeah. Okay, making sure. Waiting for this opportunity to come in, a relationship, a situation, and it's right here. It's right there in front of you, right? And that's what I think that procrastination might be about this month is, man, I'm scared to do it, but I need to do it. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Woohoo! Is it this card? And it says no. Is it this card? Yes. Should it be reversed? No. So, we are using the wisdom of the Oracle to clarify that. And just to let you know, we have 1, 2, 3 lines in our read. What? What is this? Anyways, we have yin coming out. And yin is all about the female energy. So, and this is attributed to the number 2, which I rolled a 2. So in relationships and partnerships and anything that you're dealing with other people, it is important to have the feminine principle of receptivity. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking cues, and allowing things to happen and going with the flow. I don't know about you, but I likes to control things. So going with the flow is really hard for me. I try, but it's really hard. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. In relationship, let others take the lead right now. Don't be trying to control everything and allow things to happen. For prosperity, this is the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. So it's that kind of way, like if you just got a new job or whatever, it's not about you being the leader immediately out of the pack. You've kind of got to learn some things, kind of learning how to give and take and understanding not to give too much and not to always be the giver, but also be open to receiving. Now, in the present, we are all up in our head. And if this ain't the truth for myself right now, I don't know what to tell you. We are just second guessing ourselves. We are doubting ourselves. We're almost self-sabotaging. There are some of us out there that are like about to start a relationship, about to apply for a new job, about to start a new way of life, and you're like, oh, but this, and oh, but that. And it's almost over because we're at a 9. So anytime you're reading cards, guys, and you notice there's a lot of lower numbers in the minors, that means that that situation just started. So when our numbers are larger, like the number 9 and 10, that means we're almost done with it. So we're almost done being our own worst enemy, right? Because the hidden influence, or like what we're unable to see, is that we're freaking live and in charge, my friend. We got this. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what I mean? You are doing it big and doing it right. All right. Let's see if he wants to talk to us from this deck. Is the answer? What does the Queen want to tell us? Is it from here? Kind of weak. Let's see if she got a message from somewhere else. Is a message from here? Okay. Or from there. All right. Well, wisdom of the Oracle again. I'm telling you, this deck has just been on fire this last few weeks. Is this the card? You shouldn't be upright. All right, we have got to learn to be happy, happy, happy. So what I kind of feel is like, I'm a Leo, and when I'm about to start something new, I'm super, super excited until I got to get the ball going, until I actually really got to do it. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, but what if everything changes? And what if this? And what if that? And then I don't know if it's because I'm so close to the Virgo end, because I'm the 21st, that my Virgo-ish tendency comes in. And then I like self-sabotage myself because I'm so afraid that I might just actually make it. Anyways, happy, happy, happy is telling you just that. Be happy, enjoy the moment, live in the moment, enjoy your life. And what I love right here is this little keyhole right here. Whenever I look at this I can't even talk, at this card, I always think about who holds that key to your heart. Well, you hold that damn key. You're the one in control of that. You're the one in control of everything. So just understanding that everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Things are falling into place. You are free. You are doing it big. You are running through like that horse. And you are laying it down like I'm about to say like a boss, right? Now, the appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now. So instead of looking at everything we don't have at the moment, we need to start looking at everything we do have. Being thankful for those things. Remembering where you came from and how far you've gotten. A lot of times I look at myself and I'm like, well, damn, I should be doing this and this and this. And why am I not doing that? But at the end of the day, I'm like, well, man, I sure did do a lot today. I sure got a lot accomplished. So it's about living in the moment, being happy in the moment, and being thankful for that moment. The advice is no other than the Fool. Be very, very wise when you come into that money. Be very, very wise as you're making this decision, as you're going out and taking this opportunity literally by the horns, because this is Enkidu with his little horns up there. So I kind of feel like this road that you're taking, the decision that you're making is huge. You're leaving some things in the past, whether that's people, places, or things, but those, and not to say that they're negative energies, they just might not, you might have just outgrown those energies. So not every time that you have to leave something or say goodbye or change the relationship with it means that it has to be a negative aspect. It just means that your paths have changed, you've agreed to disagree, things are moving in another way, okay? A lot of times, like, you'll hear people, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This relationship, I'm so sick of him. Well, you might not really be sick of him, although sometimes you are. It might be sick of the relationship, sick of the cycle, sick of things not changing. So in order for things to change, sometimes we have to be the ones who change. We have to be the ones who make that decision to break free. Now this is Enkidu when he decides, do I stay being an animal or do I go become more human-like? Do I go join Gilgamesh? And this is so interesting. I kind of feel like, look, this is Enkidu and this is Gilgamesh, and they were BFFs, my friend. They were meant to, like, kill each other, okay? He was supposed to come kill Gilgamesh, and instead they made friends with each other, and they were like the bestest ever. And when Gilgamesh loses Enkidu, he realizes how much he has. So I kind of feel if this is about a relationship, these are about two people, two totally different people. You would never think about them coming together, or two totally different things merging into one. And the key here with two majors in a row is start this new beginning with courage, strength, and you will make it. I mean, I don't know about you, Leo, but I'm feeling pretty pumped and I'm about ready to start working on my resume. Right? Because this is telling you that whatever you want is yours for the taking. And the fact that you have two majors and you have a freaking Carib in your Reid, I'm telling you, your energy this month is going to be huge, but it all depends on you. So just to get on my little soapbox for a minute, let me get up there. I'm up there. All right, y'all ready for this? I've been hearing a lot of things in comments, not only on my videos, but I watch a lot of other YouTubers, and they're always like, people are always talking about this sign is going to change and things are going to change and things are going to get better, but my life hasn't gotten better. So my question to you, Leo, is if that's you and if you're questioning yourself today, like, why hasn't my life gotten any better? I don't see any of this happening. My question to you is, what have you changed? What are you doing to make yourself happy? What are you doing to meet your goals and your needs? Do you even know your goals? Do you even know your needs? And do you even know what you want? We know what we don't want. We sure as hell can tell you about a 45-minute dissertation of what we don't want, who we don't want, and how we don't want it. But when the conversation switches up and someone asks you, what do you want? That's where we should have that 45-minute dissertation. That's where we should speak from our heart. And that's where that balance needs to come through. And that's where we need to gallop in there nice and brave and strong and let people know I have showed up, I have arrived, and I am here. All right? Because Leo, you got this. This is where you're at right now at the beginning of the month by the damn dirty end. After you ate all that damn turkey and everything, you're feeling great and good. You have the strength of your heart. This is being all heart when you start over, being happy, getting out of that mentality of lack and moving in like a boss. All right. Now, overall energy, we have this Queen of Arrows. So this is either going to be somebody who's going to come in and help you make this decisive action, bring in some decisive action, or this is you making that decisive action, moving forward and saying, this is me, this is what I am here to offer, and you have the courage of a lion up there on your head, on your hat, or whatever you want to call that. She is ready to do this, make that decision, cut through the bullshit, and make it happen. So Leo, that is your Reid, and I don't even want to clarify anymore because I feel like that's really a strong message and a lot to take in. So remember, lion courage is what you need. Get out of your head, stop beating yourself up, take that chance, move forward, and take the bull by the horns and take your relationship, your job, your new life, your new path, and move it on down the road. All right, Leo, that is your Reid for the month. Now, just a little extra that I have for you. I was doing this for all the other signs, and I thought I'd do it for you too, is we have a chakra check-in, And we got Anja. And Anja is no other than the third eye. So a lot of us need to trust our divine gifts, okay? This is all about right above our eyebrows. This is to have intuition and self-reflection. The gemstones that increase this are amethyst, fluorite, sugilite, and carite, okay? Or charite. I don't even know how to say the damn word, okay? When we're lacking in it, or when we're kind of weak in it, deficient, we can be undisciplined, afraid of success, which some of us are right there because we're the 9 of arrows reversed, okay? Overly sensitive, that means like you just wearing your heart on your shoulder all the time. Everything hurts your feelings. And it even says schizophrenic. So it's like you feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you're hearing stuff because you're so deficient. You're not trusting your intuition. You're second guessing yourself. Now, so you would treat that with wearing the purple, wearing the indigo, eating more indigo, meditating with the indigo, that kind of thing. Now, if you're excessive, all up in your Anja, we need to work with our solar, with our sacral, because that's your orange, okay? So egotistical, arrogant, manipulative, talking down to others, thinking we the boss hog and we ain't got to tell nobody nothing, baby. When you do as I say, that kind of thing. However, we need to bring it down a notch and remember what brings us pleasure. So we're going to go right back into that sacral and treat ourselves with the orange, okay? Drink some orange, or eat an orange, do something. Bring yourself back to reality. So to be balanced, we are the master of our own self. We trust our intuition and our visions are clear. There is no fear when we have a vision. Instead, we're just like, oh, holy moly, let me go figure out what that means. Now, the animal or the card that's coming out for you is new moon. Birth what your heart desires. And the thing about birthing what our heart desires, this is something new with the new moon energy and everything, which is going to happen, I think, on the 18th, right, in Scorpio. So that's a lot of feminine energy. We have the peacock on here, so I feel like you need to stand strong. You need to just kind of put it out there. What do you want? Put it out there. Put it out in the universe. Burn it outside. Do what you got to do. And then harness the spider energy, which is all about your creative spark, expressing your feelings through writings and stories to inspire and enlighten. This is also that feminine aspect, creativity, getting it out there, thinking about the number 8 right now because it's an infinite number of wonders. 8 legs, the body's shaped like an 8. 8 is the number of movement and progress. So you are moving on. You are moving to something bigger, a more creative project. If you're a writer, an actor, a personality, whatever it is, your creative juices are flowing a mile a minute. So that's why you've got to write it down, because you might be getting visions, you might be getting ideas, you might be getting creative flow. Lots of feminine energy coming in for you because you have 2 queens in your read. You're not going to be alone. You will have support, whether it's spiritual or physical. Someone is going to be there to help you. And your friendships, just because I see Enkidu and Gilgamesh right here, your friendships are going to be better this month. So take care of those. All right. Your sacred site card for the month is Potala Palace, located in Lhasa, Tibet. And this is from the south, so this is for exceptional healers. It says, look at the eternity not at the card, and as a reminder that all is connected, that your life is linked to all life and therefore has meaning. The snow lions, there's some more lions, guys, on either side of the card, ask you to be open to both sides of the story, okay? As guardians of the Potala Palace, they repel fear, enabling people to live free of delusions. That's working with your Anja. Your long-held insecurities and sense of loss are coming to the fore. You may be shaping your world negatively through poverty consciousness. Perhaps your belief system has been affected by suffering and loss occurred in your family's past. Now is the time to get strong. Take the courage from the lions to embrace a new hobby or sport or widen your circle of friends. Members of your soul family wait to welcome you with open arms. That is in your past. The focus of this is guardianship, okay? In the middle world, which is right here in the center of the card, this is the present for us. Have you been forced to walk away without looking back because others decided to claim what was yours for themselves? Perhaps you've actually had to leave a home for financial or marital problems, or maybe you simply abandoned a relationship or another part of your life. Now, the focus of the Tibetan Buddhism on achieving enlightenment remains. Is your quest for higher purpose threatening others right now? Let this card be a reminder that, like Dalai Lama, you can attain great wisdom. Your time will come. You are on the path, Leo. Now, the upper world on top, you see this right here? This is, I'm probably going to say it all wrong, Bodhisattva Shinrizik, okay? The most celebrated of all deities of the Mahayan Buddhism. Om Mani Padme Hum is the famous mantra which represents the union of sound and emptiness and symbolizes the transformation of impure human being to pure Buddha body, speech, and mind. Have you postponed your spiritual path for the sake of others, or do you suffer but cannot understand why? You will benefit from calling upon the guardian Chen Rezig to help you overcome suffering. As soon as you are embraced by his four arms, you will sense the four immeasurables: loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Through meditation and chanting, you will be able to reach him whenever you need him. All right, so this is that time to do that. Your stone this month is no other but the damn dirty diamond. Oh, I can't wait to go get me a diamond ring. One of the few stones that never require recharge, is never not dark or negative. However, it picks up on whatever it's around. It is simple for bonding relationships, and it's a way its energy enhances commitment and fidelity. But be aware that the diamond itself has no loyalties and will enhance negative as well as positive energies. Diamonds bring courage and clear thinking to projects and new journeys. All I can hear is, diamonds are forever. It helps clear away shadows and shines a light on your true path. Leo, you are moving to greater things. Don't be afraid. Don't look back, and don't get in your own way. This is an effective healer of all sight problems. Working with that Anja, baby. Working with that Anja. Drawing this card signifies a need to get ready for change. The light will soon illuminate your way forward. Are you ready to make the necessary changes to embrace the new? And write that shit down with the spider, all right? Creative energy. Work on your vision boards. Do things that are going to increase that vision power into manifestation energy. All right, Leos, that is your read, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love as we all go through a metamorphosizing change. Be on the lookout for some weeklies coming up, which will be the year in review, and also a new moon and full moon read coming in for you guys too. Big hugs, Leo. For a personal private read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.